Hey everyone, I am Surendra Reddy, quantitative aptitude and logical reasoning trainer for CAT, JIPMAT, IPMAT, and many more entrance exams. And over the next few minutes, I'm going to give you the complete IPMAT 27 roadmap and every exam you can crack, and I am through, and a full month by month roadmap to prepare for it. If you are targeting, I am Indore, Rohtak, Ranchi, Kozhikode, Bangalore, at JIPMAT, this video is your one-stop guide, guys. So in this PowerPoint, we will try to show you what are the IIMs and other institutes offering integrated program, and what is the full syllabus and exam coverage, and what is the 10-month roadmap for it. Okay, let's begin. So let's understand the IPMAT format, guys. So there are many IIMs nowadays offering IPMAT course. We have IIM Indore, IIM Rohtak, IIM Ranchi, IIM Jammu, Bodh, Gaya, Amritsar, Shillong, Kozhikode, and Bangalore. Note these two are a bit different courses. You can explore more about it in later days. And there are other institutions offering IPM type courses. Those are IFT Kakinada, Nalsari University Hyderabad, Nirma University, IIM Sirmur, TAPME, and NFSU. So coming to the key facts about the IPM programs, it is a 5 years integrated program, and it is a building course for 2 or 3 years and 2 years advanced management studies. And you have entrance exams like, as mentioned, Indore, Rohtak, IPMAT, and then you have JIPMAT, and then you have IIM Kozhikode, and then Bangalore course as well. It has a lot of repeated brand value and a cost, and a beautiful exit program is there with a BBA degree after 3 years. Now the agenda of this video is to highlight what is the exam format and how each of the exams are different from each other, right? So in IIM Indore, this is the exam pattern, guys. You will have 30 questions of MCQs of quantitative aptitude, 15 questions of short answer type, and 45 multiple choice questions, a total of 90 questions to be answered in 120 minutes with a +4 and -1. Every correct answer will give you 4 marks, and every wrong answer -1, and no deductions for any unattempted questions. Coming to the format, you will have aptitude test followed by personal interview. Coming to the syllabus of it, arithmetic contributes a majority of the stack. In majority of the entrance exams will have major part as arithmetic, which has the topics like percentage, profit loss, simple interest, compound interest, ratio proportions, averages and mixtures, time, distance, speed. It has application like trains, boats and streams, races, and we have topics like time and work, which will ask about pipes and systems and the chain rule and many aspects of that, and some miscellaneous arithmetic word problems could be there. Coming to algebra, set theory, functions, indices and sets, exponents, progressions, sequence and series, inequalities, modulus functions, linear equations, quadratic equations, polynomials, maximum and minimum. So from here, the very important aspects would be, I would say, indices and sets, and the progressions are two major topics apart from quadratic equations. Now coming to geometry, we have lines and angles, triangles, quadrilaterals, polygons, circles, 3D figures, coordinate geometry, everything that you learn in school. Coming to modern math, logarithms is one of the key important aspect for Indore exam especially. You would see minimum 3 to 4 questions every year in logarithms topic, permutations and combinations, probability, matrices and determinants. And you will have number system, and you have data interpretation. So data interpretation is a very key aspect in most of the entrance exams, which will test our ideas on arithmetic aspects. And the test format for Rohtak. And before I go for Rohtak test format, I would like to talk about cutoffs in IIM Indore. So as you have a total of 45 questions of quantitative aptitude and other aspects, and you have verbal ability, which is of 45 questions. In this 45, 15 are short answer, 30 are MCQ based. So the cutoffs will widely range on year on year. Sometimes the cutoffs in short answer type questions would be around 6 to 7 questions. And I am surprised to see in one of the year, the cutoffs for MCQ section was hardly 7 questions out of 30 questions. So here, the concept depth is very important than knowing all the chapters. And verbal ability count would be around 25 to 30, which also will change year on year. That we have to change, look after every year. Now coming to I am Rohtak, you will have 40 questions of quantitative aptitude, 40 on logical reasoning, 40 of verbal ability, and which carries 45% for aptitude test. One second, there is some disturbance here. So 45% would be on aptitude test scores. 40% of the scores will be given to your fast academics, and 15% of the weightage is given to the personal interview, which is same format is same, +4 for correct mark, -1 for the wrong answer. And the quantitative ability syllabus would be pretty same as I am Indore, as we discussed. This would be also the same. And here an extra section that plays a major role would be a logical reasoning. The topics like inferences and judgments, logical sequence and series, coding and decoding, arrangements like seating arrangements, puzzle mapping, cubes and dices, blood relations, input and output, Venn diagrams, syllogisms, statements and conclusions, assumptions, course of action, assertion and reasoning kind of questions, and some critical reasoning aspects also, test and logical reasoning. And the data interpretation and modern math is pretty similar as I am Indore syllabus. And what is the I am Ranchi eligibility and admission stages? So before we talk about this, what is the expected cutoff in I am Rohtak? So out of 480 marks, sometimes cutoff would be in the range of 350 plus for general category. So you can plan your preparation accordingly. What I mean to say here is the cutoffs generally vary every year, depends upon the nature of the paper. If the paper is easy, so try to maximize your attempts. The paper is tough, make sure to attempt good number of questions with a good accuracy. It's all about a spontaneous decision, how many questions to attempt. Now coming to I am Ranchi eligibility and admission stages, we have application reviewed, shortlist based on your IPMAT score, personal interview, and then final selection takes place. Coming to JIPMAT exam overview, we'll have 150 minutes exam duration, which is 2.5 hours. There is no sectional cutoff. It's a computer-based test to be solved 100 MCQ-based questions. There is no sectional cutoff here. That's the best thing about JIPMAT, guys. There'll be 33 quantitative aptitude, 33 DILR, 34 of verbal ability, total 100 questions. Exam is to be conducted 400 marks. Negative marking is for -1 for each wrong answer, which is same across every IIM exam. Syllabus would be pretty same as the Rohtak and Indore ka thing, which is, I would say that JIPMAT and Rohtak are very similar in syllabus. Maybe exam format of the question will be a little different, but mostly both syllabus would be same. Now, which exam opens the door for which IIM? So Indore, for Indore, I am Indore. Rohtak exam is for Rohtak. JIPMAT exam will be useful to these three universities. SAT would be for I am Ranchi. We have IMK BMS aptitude test for I am Kozhikode. So this format I'll talk in the next slide. And similarly for Bangalore also we have IMB UG admission test. That exam also I'll show you in the next slide. So this is the exam syllabus for I am Kozhikode. This would be pretty similar, but here number of questions are 50 questions on aptitude and 50 questions on verbal ability. This is the syllabus for vocabulary, guys. I mean the verbal ability. You would go through this slide, you can pause the video, you can refer the syllabus in detail. I do not want to make the elaborated video. Let us make it short. I would like to talk about the plan of action for 10 months preparation. This is the Kozhikode, as we talked about, 50 questions on verbal ability, 50 on quantitative aptitude, 60 minutes per section. Okay. And this is the exam pattern for I am Bangalore card thing. And this is syllabus on arithmetic algebra, geometry and statistics and data interpretation. This is the syllabus for logical reasoning and English comprehension, which is pretty same as Rohtak and JIPMAT, guys. This is the total 60 questions for I am Bangalore exam. 15 on English comprehension, 30 on quant and DI, 15 would be on logical reasoning. Now the very important part of the PowerPoint is, or video is, the part 2, that is the 10-month roadmap, right? Let's talk about it phase by phase study plan built around your 12th class boards from foundation sprint to final sprint. So we have divided this into multiple areas. What many people generally do, why most IPMAT roadmaps fail class 12 students, because they'll prepare different months to different subjects. They do not uniformly spread their syllabus into different days. So some people may do first 2 months, let me focus on quants, then they will do verbal for a couple of months, then they will do mocks, and then they will revise on final mocks. So this is where the majority of the people will fail. Why? Because even though it sounds clear, except that they assume you have 10 hours a day for IPMAT, but you do not have, because you also need to balance your 12th class academics as well. You need to prepare your pre-boards, practicals, final boards happening in the same period. None of those roadmaps tell you what to do during the boards. So when February hits, students panic and stop their IPMAT entirely. Then they scramble for 6 weeks post boards. Cracking IPMAT become a coin flip for them. But how come our approach is different? Now this roadmap, which we are going to discuss now, it is a bit built differently. It accommodates the class 12 boards with light modes for higher academic load months and sprint modes for 3 months, built from how toppers actually crack IPMAT, not from theoretical perfection. This is the whole idea of this PowerPoint. So the 3 principles this roadmap follows is build concepts in low intensity months, practice in high intensity months. We will show you that. Never stop IPMAT preparation entirely, even during boards. Mocks are training, not assessments. This is a very important point. I would like to stress it. Now coming to the 10-month timeline at a glance, the foundation sprint will call it from July to August. The first 2-3 months preparation is taken to be 4 hours per day, like 1.5 hour attending my class, and 2.5 hours will be your preparation. So the preparation depends upon your intake level, but we will ideally suggest you to focus 4 hours a day in the first 2 months of your academic year, because during those 2 months your plus 2 syllabus also mildly starting it. They do not have cover much of the syllabus, right? You will have plenty amount of time in the foundation sprint, that is 28 hours per week. And then slowly, as if you deep dive into intermediate syllabus, then during September, October months, you also need to focus more on boards. So we'll make it 3 hours a day, so that 21 hours per week will get it. And then we'll shift to maintenance time, where some of the colleges may conducting test paper on board exams, right? So that's why we'll make it 2 hours per day, so that 14 hours you'll get it. And then the very important board dominant month comes, that is January, where pre-boards will kick in. So spend 2 hours per day. That would be ideal, good. Do not completely stop it. During board exams from February to March, at least prepare 1.5 hours per day. So this is the time where most of the people lost their preparation. They'll stop it completely, focusing entirely on board exams, but they'll give up on it. This is the time, the very, very, very important period, not to stop your IPMAT preparation. And then the final sprint comes in April to May. There is no time limit here. We are telling the minimum 8 hours, depends upon your load taking ability. You would have planned how many hours you do it. But whatever I would say, these are the numbers for reference sake. If someone is able to practice for 2 hours, do it with a proper intensity. If someone is getting only 1 hour, do it with 1 hour only. Someone may be doing half an hour a day. Please make sure to do consistently without losing any hope. Okay, that's a very important aspect of this video. Now, what is a QA section weightage? As I told you already, arithmetic contributes nearly 40% of your syllabus. Those are the topics from percentage, profit loss, simple interest and compound interest, time, speed, distance, work, mixtures, ratios. This concept, this arithmetic module, if you are good with, you would write any competitive exam, be it IPMAT, be it Nasimonji, be it Symbiosis. You may take any private university exam, arithmetic plays a vital role in it. And then comes algebra, and then modern math, and then geometry, and then number system. Plan your preparation according to the syllabus weightage, not according to a wish, because we are aiming for a competitive exam, right? And then verbal ability section weightage is given here. If you want to go through it, please pause the video, refer it, because I am trying to talk about more on quantitative aptitude, because I am the trainer for it. Now, in the foundation sprint, I do not want to generalize my way of approach to everybody. Depends upon your comfort level, depends upon your understanding level. You prepare, how do you do it? But at Learn and QA and LR, we focus this way. As the video length is going to be big, I wanted to cut short it. So you can pause the video, just refer it and plan your customized plan according to your wish. Okay, this is a foundation sprint. We call it as July to August month. This is how we usually do it. So where we focus both the aptitude part and verbal ability, you would see month-wise plan. Okay, and then in the concept deepening stage, where we work on more on quantitative aptitude and similar kind of exposure is given to verbal ability as well. And this is month 4 ka thing. Again saying this, you can customize according to your preparation level. So this is a month 3, right? And this is month 4, where the board, month 4 in the sense phase 4, where board dominant thing is there, where we are trying to say 2 hours a day. And then in the month of February and March, make it 1.5 hour a day. And then in the last sprint, it's all up to you. Take how much hour you can take the burden, right? Again, saying it, write mock for understanding your strength and weakness, right? Now, these are some of the resources we wanted to give it to you guys. These are not verified resources. It depends upon our understanding. These are the books that we have seen. So it is not wise to stop the class, stop the video without any one question discussion at least. So I have planned one reasoning question and one aptitude question. Let's see the first question. We generally do in our Learn and QLR Institute. We'll work on question of the day some of the times, taking very important questions for problem solving ability. So here, one number series question is there. Find the missing number in the following number series. 19, 20, 29, missing term 186. So when it comes to the number series questions, number series is very vast topic, which doesn't have any bounded approaches. But we can segregate the questions as difference series, product series, and squares cube series. So majority of any number series questions can be fit into these 3 types, either differences or products or squares cubes related. So whenever we do number series, first write the difference of the numbers. This is 1, this is 9. We need to keep 2 more differences, right? And by instant idea, you would see 1 is 1 square, 9 is 3 square. Now I request all the viewers to pause the video, give a try. If not, look at the video. So the next thing what anybody can do after observing 1 and 3 are odd numbers, next odd number is 5. 5 square is 25. 25 plus 29 is 54. And out of excitement, we will say answer as 2. But hold on, if this pattern is correct, next 7 square has to be satisfied as a pattern. 54 plus 49 is 103, not 186, right? So if I go by this, the logic failed to solve. Then how to solve? So that's the beauty of number series, guys. So make sure to verify the patterns throughout from beginning to ending. So now this is 1 square, 9 is 3 square, right? Now we generally look for difference or differences. This difference is 2. If you keep 3 as difference, 3 plus 3 is 6, right? So 6 square is 36, and 36 plus 29 is 65, and 186 and 65 difference is 121. 121 is 11 square. The difference of 6 and 11 is 5. If you observe that 2, 3, 5 are prime numbers, right? So that perfectly makes sense. So our answer is 65. So that's the beauty of number series questions, guys. Very, very, very important topic. Not just for exam sake, which builds our problem solving with numbers. When you are good with numbers, you can excel in aptitude part. Hope it makes sense. So let's do one question on percentage. Okay. In the recently conducted SSC board examination, a total of 5,67,600 students appeared. 60% of them were girls, while the rest were boys. The pass percentage among the girls is 33.13%, and the overall pass percentage is 50%. What is the pass percentage among the boys? So what is the brief of the question? There are 5,67,600 students. In this, some of them are girls, some of them are boys. They given the pass percentage among the girls. They given overall pass percentage. Then they're asking what is the pass percentage among the boys. So if you try to go by solving, it takes pretty long time. Then how to manage time in exam? Every time people ask me, sir, how do we manage to solve more number of questions compared to other people? So try to solve the question strategically. What is the strategy while doing percentage? If every aspect of the question is talking about percentage, irrespective of the number of people, let us say the total number of students as either 100 percentage or 100 people. If you do this, number of girls are how many, guys? Number of girls are 60, boys would be remaining 40. What would be pass percentage among the girls? 33 1 by 3, which if you convert into fraction, 1/3. What is 1/3 of 60? 20 girls passed. But what is the overall pass percentage? Overall pass percentage is 50. Now that means 50 people qualified, in which 20 of them are girls. Then how many boys qualified? 30 boys qualified. Now our question is, what is the percentage of the boys? So 30 boys passed out of 40 boys. To convert into percentage, if you do 100, so 3/4 of 100 would be 75 percentage. So ideally, taking any unknown number as 100 percentage will work in favor, which saves a lot of time. If anybody wanted to understand how much time it takes, if with this number, you please give a try. Okay, let's move on. So what is the most important thing of this video is what to avoid. So some people have a habit of watching YouTube to motivate themselves. So watching how I cracked IPMAT in 3 months videos, they demotivate more than help. Buying 15 books and using none. Pick any 2 to 3 max per section and try to solve them with proper understanding. Comparing your timeline to toppers from previous years, run your own pace. So you want to do at your own pace. Everybody have their own pace of learning, own understanding time. Once if you fill into the shoes of the subject, you can raise it with ease. Taking 5 marks back to back without any analysis, marks without analysis is wasting your important time. So don't write a mock if you do not get a time to analyze them. Studying without a schedule, the brain needs structured retain. That's what we try to do through a structured preparation. A structured planning has to be there. So telling everyone that you are preparing for IPMAT, quiet effort beats loud announcements. So work in silence, show the result. One important thing is skipping VA because QA scores higher, because QA contributes nearly 35% to 50% with the mock papers. So try to balance both quants and verbal ability. So and one last thing is 10 month feels like forever right now, but it will feel like nothing on April 2027. So start from today. The students who crack IPMAT are not the smartest people, they are the most consistent people. From 4 hours a day in the early months to 8 hours a day in the final sprint, that's 1150 plus hours of preparation across the roadmap, and most aspirants don't put in half of that. That's a gap. That's also an opportunity for you to learn to beat your competitors. Very important thing is show up daily, even if it is for 30 minutes is fine. Trust the process even when your mocks look bad. Don't compare your day one, it is not someone else's day one. So 10 months from now, you will sit in IPMAT exam hall. The work you put in starting today determines what happens in that hall. Start tonight, start today. So that's all to summarize, guys. Thank you so much and all the very best for your IPMAT. And if you want any more details about it, please feel free to contact us at this. And we provide resources at absolutely free of cost. We wanted to help the people. That's our motive. Keep learning, keep inspiring. Thank you so much. Have a great time.